Yo, what's going on, man? Hey, this is gonna be a quick live. I just got back in town from dropping off the Roy and Riot back in Uptown Charlotte. Finally made my way back to the crib, so we're gonna do this real quick, man. Oh boy, what a day. Hey man, if y'all want to hop on the live, man, the link's in the chat, man. Also, if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. We're gonna do this real quick. So today, the Carolina Panthers fall to the Falcons, man. I mean, this game right here, in my opinion, man, was just, it started off very slow and it got worse by the minute. If you guys remember, I did a live like maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago, explaining if we do not stop the run, that the Atlanta Falcons was going to run down our throats. And that's exactly what they did, man. Desmond Ridder only had 113 yards passing. He could not pass the ball. I mean, we stopped him in the pass. Every time he dropped back the pass going deep, man, we was on him. Brian Burns, pay that man. Pay Brian Burns, man. Yeah, I mean, Brian Burns did his thing, man. I mean, what else could you ask for? I mean, we have a vanilla kind of defense right now. Don't know what they're doing. The offense look like trash. What grade would I give Bryce? I give Bryce a D. Because Bryce missed. Let's talk about that real quick. Bryce missed 3 wide open players. One of them was, I want to say it was Mingo. He missed a wide open Adam Thielen. He threw 2 balls to Hayden Hurst that was behind him. You can tell that Bryce had some first game jitters today, man. And it looked like he was a rookie. I mean, it really did look like that. When it came down to the run game, it was practically non-existent. We didn't have a run game at all, man. I mean, Chuba Hubbard looked better than Miles Sanders. I mean, today was the totality of a team just collapsing. The Carolina Panthers collapsed today. It looked really, really bad, man. And unfortunately, I don't have high hopes going into New Orleans. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like nothing shows me going forward right now that the Carolina Panthers are ready to play the New Orleans Saints next week. I mean, nothing. They couldn't stop a run game that was comprised of Bijan Ryan, Bijan Robinson, what's old boy name? Algier, and a couple of little screen passes and passes to the flats. We could not stop that. I mean, the Atlanta Falcons didn't do nothing. They didn't do anything surprising. They really they could have did that in the preseason. What they did to us. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That game was by far probably the worst game I've seen the Carolina Panthers have in a long time because the opposing offense really didn't do anything. I mean, we just couldn't stop it. We could not stop the run. Couldn't stop the run. Couldn't stop little short flat passes, man. We could not stop it. And it's unfortunate, man, that we have all this firepower on defense, man, and we couldn't do anything with it. It's unfortunate that we got the number one pick in the draft, and he looked like trash. Bryce Young looked bad today. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. Bryce Young know he looked bad today. Uh, I haven't even, I just got back. I haven't even looked at Bryce, stats, man. But I mean, I know they're bad. Honestly, man, I thought Bryce was solid outside of the two interceptions. He's going to learn with time, be patient. Oh yeah, hey, listen. To be honest with you, I I kind of know. Oh, I knew that it wasn't going to go a certain type of way. Like I knew it was going to be like a defensive battle, and I knew that it was going to start off kind of slow, and hopefully things by the second half kind of ramped up. After the first pick, you can tell Bryce got a little rattled. His deep passes was just like off target. He had no touch to him at all, and he had a lot of first game jitters. Travis, what's up, man? He had a lot of first game jitters, man. Trust me, am I am I going crazy? No, not at all. I'm not going crazy because I know that the first game of the season, we don't know what they're doing on offense. They don't know what we're doing on offense. It's kind of a toss up. So I've seen teams that have lost the first game and have came back and have done, great the rest of the season. Remember this: 2021, Sam Darnold come in, win the first three games. And then after that, was that 2020? That was 2020, I believe. Win the first three games, and then after that, it all goes downhill from there. So trust me, I get it. It's just the anticipation of having Bryce Young and having all these different weapons that we've acquired, and to see what happened today was kind of it was kind of sad to see. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Will things get better? I hope so. I hope we finally do get some more help at cornerback, which I kept beating that drum all throughout the offseason that we cannot go into this season with just relying on J.C. Horn and D-Jack and a couple other pieces. Because now, look, J.C. Horn may be out for the rest of the season off of a hamstring. He might be out. He might be out for a couple. He might be out for a good portion of the year, man. I mean, my thoughts right now are just all over the place. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. But what I will say is this, man. I give this whole game right here about a D. Bryce Young's performance was a D. It didn't look well. It didn't look good at all. It wasn't put together well. The defense was like paper. I mean, whatever the Falcons wanted to do, they did. And whether that was a pull guard, run to the right, run to the left, whatever it was, they was able to do it. We had no type of response to it. So, I'm glad we have an extra day to kind of figure some things out because we need to. We need to get this 3-4 defense up to par. We need to get this offense healthy. We have Adam Thielen wasn't himself today. The only person that we really had on offense today was Hayden Hurst. And then you have Amir Smith-Marset, where they don't even use him on the offense. They have him just doing punt returns. And God, I mean, what was that he did? It was just so much stuff that happened today, man. Tomorrow I'm going to outline every single thing, and we're going to go through it piece by piece, man, and kind of get ready for New Orleans. But this is something that I talked about, man. We have to stop this run with the Falcons in order to win this game. When we stop the run, we got 3 and outs. We slowed down their progress. But as the game went on, it was just like we could not stop that. They just ran over us, man. They just ran totally over us. So hey, first game, I give it a D. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Is this the end of the season? No, it's not. Of course, it's not. For bragging rights, yeah, the Falcons they're gonna talk trash to week 14, week 15, whenever it is that they play us again. Hopefully, they play Green Bay next week in Atlanta, which is a pretty good defensive team. Hopefully, they can stop that run because we couldn't do it. But man, what do you guys grade today's performance, man, from the Carolina Panthers? I mean, like I said, I give it a D, man. It was bad. It was bad to start off really, really good with a 3 and out, and Bryce Young went down the field twice, man, but just for no yards, and then the call to go for it on 4th and 1, which was a long one with Chuba Hubbard. Like, oh man, we got a lot of things to really shore up. We really do, man. We got a lot of things to shore up. Is this the end of the season? Is there a cause for panic? I don't think so. I think more so along the cornerback side. I am a little alarmed about that because we have nobody else at cornerback. And this is another conversation for another day. Is J.C. Horn done with the Carolina Panthers? Is this the last stint of J.C. Horn that we're going to see? It might be. It just might be, man. So, hey, it is 10:50, guys. We just got back from Atlanta. I want to just at least come on here, man, and just, kind of give my thoughts on it, man. But, hey, we're going to come back tomorrow. I'm going to have a full breakdown of this game, expectations and concerns, man, that did not follow through or did follow through. And then, hey, we're going to turn our attention to New Orleans next week, Monday. So let's get ready for the week. Get ready for all the Bryce slander because it's going to happen. Get ready for all the stuff that Keyshawn and Lil Wayne was saying. Get ready for it because it's going to amplify this week. It's only going to stop once we start to stack wins. And unfortunately, we're going in the wrong direction of stacking wins. So, hey, this is your boy Demetrius with the PPP Panthers Prime Podcast, man. We're coming back tomorrow. Full details on this game tomorrow. Y'all know what time it is. Let's go.